it comes to all of my children, Marjorie and I, we decided a long time ago we never use the word step. I'm their dad, period. I'm their dad. They all call me dad, too. It works out really beautifully. But when Marjorie and I first got together, look, it was some growing pains to that, too. You know, it took a minute for everybody to accepting the new dad, the new mom, the new siblings. It's an adjustment period. Well, my next guests share this exact struggle, and they know exactly what this is about. Please welcome Jude and her husband, Stephen. All right. Jude, what's going on in your house?
Stephen and I have been together for 7 years. I have 3 boys that we share custody with my ex, Ada. They're 15, 14, and 12. The 2 older ones live with Ada, and the younger one lives with us full-time. We're constantly at odds when it comes to disciplining the kids and raising the kids because Ada feels like he's in competition with Stephen. He feels like he has to compete with Stephen and be the cool dad instead of giving them discipline.
So how do you discipline your kids?
I discipline, I take the kids outside, I have chores they do, yard work. We drag palm limbs. We have a pretty good sized yard. We have to maintain it. The main problem that we have here is, Ada, he raises them one way and I raise them a different way.
Okay. Give me an example.
Like, for instance, if I take the kids and I say, hey, we're going to do yard work like this today, we're going to do this, they'll jump on the phone. They'll attempt to go outside and do the yard work. But while we're going outside to try to get the yard work done, they're on the phone with their dad. They're calling their dad up. They're saying, hey, can you come pick me up? You said that, I didn't have to listen to this guy. He's not my real father, come pick me up. And they got him on the phone, and I'm saying hang the phone up and such like that,
How does this, because seems like a bit of a tug of war here, how is this affecting you?
I feel like I'm in the middle. When Stephen disciplines them and tells them, no, go pick up a palm limb, they sit there and look at me. Why do you have to let Stephen tell us what to do? You always go by what Stephen does. You're our mom. He's just your husband, and it hurts because I like the way Stephen disciplines them because it's the right way. It's to be a man and to be respectful and to do things on your own and not just, have everything given to you. And I feel like, Ada feels like he's in competition.
Okay, Stephen, have you and Ada ever tried to talk this out?
I've talked to Ada, me and him, we've talked about it several times. But talking to Ada sometimes can be like talking to a wall. He has to have the last word and whatever he believes, he believes. It's hard to get through to him, because he teaches them one way and I teach them another way.
He tells the kids, don't worry about it. Whatever I do on my time is my time, and whatever Stephen and your mom does on their time, that's their time. And it shouldn't be like that.
Yeah,
it shouldn't be like that.
That's tough. Obviously, he's doing what's a term called Disney dad. He's just the Disney dad. You come over here.
You want to be the good guy.
Yes, it's the good guy. He's creating this good guy, good cop, bad cop between him and you.
Right.
He's creating that.
Right.
It's okay to be friends with your kids, but that's after you've done the parenting. I think this situation can be helped because the thing that all 3 of you share in common is you do love the children.
All of us.
And you're not trying to do harm to the children. I think it's workable. I got to get him out here to talk about it. Jude's ex-husband, Ada, is backstage. And we'll hear his side of the story. And we're trying to get these dads on the same page. I don't want to create divisiveness when he come out here. I definitely don't want to recommend violence or anything like that. I have violent tendencies. So it's no need to impart what I would do. We're going to leave me out this.
Okay.
Let's just go to break, okay? We'll be right back, folks.
$7,000.
With Jude and her husband, Stephen, who've been struggling raising their 3 boys. Now, joining us now is her ex-husband and the biological father of her 3 kids. Please welcome Ada. Okay, Ada, you pretty much know how Jude and Stephen feel about your parenting style. What's your take on it?
with all due respect, first and foremost, I have nothing against Stephen being with my ex-wife. You know, at the end of the day, those are my kids. Those are my rules. That's my house and my domain, and I'm going to run it the way I deem necessary. My kids love me because I'm more of the laid-back father, where Stephen is more of the extreme type of dads. I look at it like this. I'd rather be my kid's friend, where they could come to me, than be the tough guy. That old school mentality doesn't work nowadays. You know,
Yeah.
he's more of the old school. I'm more of the cool dad. And that's what makes me special. And my kids love that.
Yeah. Do you ever feel that you're too lenient?
No, I think I've done good. My kids are not on drugs. They're not going to jail. They get good grades. You know, at the end of the day, he's just a stepdad. I'm their father. So, with all due respect, it's irrelevant. You know, he can't change my house. He can't change my rules. You know, and maybe if he loosens up somewhat, I think he can reach out to my kids and they can, you know, coexist.
Okay, now, I'm just listening here. So listen to this part of it right here. This is my house. I'm not changing my rules. He too has a house. Now, in his house, he has a set of rules. You'd say he's a little extreme, he's old school. What about that's his way at his house?
Yeah, but let me tell you something. It can push my kids away. I know my kids because I raised them. People may disagree with me, but let me tell you something. When you disconnect from your kids, then you start wondering why your kids are wandering the streets 10, 20 years from now, it's because you disconnected with them. And that's why I look at it.
There's also, Adam, there's also the possibility of this. When you disconnect from the role as a parent, your kids can wander the street. See, especially when, here's the deal. When we're talking boys, there is no more paramount of a word with a boy than discipline. What we're trying to do is turn out the 3 best boys we can turn out.
Amen.
The 3 most productive citizens we can get out this deal. So now, let's go there like this. Let's try this right here. Give me just 2 rules that you would be willing to put in place that you don't have in place right now. Just 2 rules.
Staying up late. My kids tend to play a lot of video games.
No more staying up late.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. What happens if you stay up late? Because we got to have...
Stay up late? Well, you're not going to play the video game the next day. It's over.
Okay.
It might be taken away longer than that.
Yeah.
Dad is going to basically go... I'm not going to go extreme, but... No, you bet. I'm going to change somewhat.
Okay, cool. So, if you stay up late, you lose video privileges for 3 nights.
Absolutely.
Okay, give me 1 more, Adam. I just need 2 today.
And this is...
This gonna kill you.
Love their cell phones. And I'm pretty sure y'all kids...
Yeah.
Yeah. If I take away their cell phones, I just took away their heart.
Okay. What's the cutoff time for cell phones? Because I had that, my boy's 15. What's the cutoff time for cell phones?
On school nights, I would have to say 9 o'clock. School nights, the phones need to be up. I need to be sleeping or doing homework. And it's tough. What I want from them...
Now, hold. I don't want you to say nothing for them. I just need these 2 things. So at 9 o'clock, they turn all cell phones off and bring them in dad's room.
Completely.
Okay, cool. So we got 2 things right here. Let me ask you, Steve. Can you pull up a little bit?
I can probably ease up on some of the yard work, and I can probably maybe.
No, you cannot. Man, your ass got all the answers.
I don't really know. I mean, I didn't think that I wasn't trying to be the number 1 dad. I'm trying to teach these 3 kids how to live once I'm dead and gone. You know what I mean?
Yeah, please, Noah. Okay, how about this right here? If you all could agree and respect his house, but you in turn have to respect his house.
Absolutely.
And you got to get the 3 in the middle to respect both homes.
Absolutely.
If they think they can get away with it over here, they're going to play you like a fiddle, man.
Right. And they do play us. They
Yeah.
play both sides.
You said that again? Say that, Adam.
Absolutely.
They do play you?
They play us both
Because
ways.
those 3 kids are manipulative. Say it.
They play us
They're
both.
spoiled.
Spoiled rotten.
Say it.
Spoiled rotten.
Now we got to pull some of that back.
Yeah. And I've tried to tell the mom, I don't fall for it as much. She falls for it as, more. But, you know, something's got to give, man.
Hey, man.
Something's got to give.
Hey, man, let me tell you something. You something else, boy. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something, Adam. You a piece of work, boy. Look, man, I wish I had more time with y'all. Because I could really peel the skin back on this banana.
Oh, boy.
But just for the kids, if you could just talk to Stephen about some common rules and be men and just stand there flat-footed. See, I suggest sitting down, though. Don't stand up because it get physical too quick with men. But sit down in front of each other, man, across from a table.
I can talk to him better than I can talk to her. I
know you can.
I think as men.
I know you can.
Y'all women, with all due respect.
Shut up. We're going to go to commercial break. I'm going to get some security. We're going to get him out of here. Thanks to Andrew, Stephen, and Anna. Good luck. We'll be right back.